Hello everyone, we're inching ever closer to midnight, and if you've made it this far, I'm sorry you didn't have anything else to do tonight. Our last short tonight is called What's It to You, and it's a promotional short for the wonder material, Mylar. Not your lar, Mylar! Yeah. Let's get to it.
So remember, nobody say Mylar. But you just said Mylar. So did you. No! E-I, DuPont. Not much, really. About 97 cents. I'll take a ham sandwich. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah!
What's it to you?
Aside from a crushed spine, not much.
It's a remarkable new polyester film called Mylar.
No, Mylar.
This sheet is as thin as a human hair.
And even harder to
Can you
maintain.
It's almost impossible. Can you bend it? Yes. Does it dry out, get brittle, chip, peel, or crack?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Is it a new kind of cellophane?
Cellophane,
No.
Mr.
Is
Cellophane.
it similar to other transparent films on the market? No, it's completely different. But what does this have to do with you?
I said I'd take a
Maybe
ham
in your
sandwich.
business you've never used a transparent film. Even so, Mylar's combination of properties is so new, so completely different, that no matter what your business is, you may find that it can improve the design and performance of your products, or lower their costs, or give you an idea for a completely new one.
But I'm a turtle
But to
farmer.
begin with, how tough is it? Well, let's look at its tensile strength.
Whee! Whoopee!
An accident gives the net on the trampoline a pretty rugged beating. Here, we've replaced the canvas net with a sheet of Mylar.
To create this
Only
headache
1/10
inducer.
as thick, and it's as strong as ever.
Now he's just showing off.
Honk.
What about its resistance to tearing? We can see for ourselves.
Circus of the ASMR.
And its impact strength can stop a
Ah!
60-pound bowling ball at full speed.
Survey says, ding!
High tensile strength,
Goodbye, Hugh
high tear
Beaumont.
resistance, and high impact strength. In short, Mylar's physical properties make it the strongest of all plastic film under a wide variety of conditions. How does this strength hold up at high temperatures?
Walt Disney
Well,
personally
let's keep
cleans
a
his
blast
animation
of hot
cells.
steam on it and see. Now let's try the ball again. All right,
Left face.
let's try it at freezing temperatures. We freeze the Mylar with carbon dioxide from an extinguisher.
He knows how to PASS.
And now, let her roll.
I hear you knocking,
Still
but you
holds
can't
up.
come through.
Yes, we'll find that Mylar retains its useful properties from minus 80 degrees to 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
But not a degree more.
Here's one way of showing Mylar's chemical stability. A strong solution of nitric and sulfuric acids, and now some plastic and metal trinkets.
Well, that's one way to stop the Mandarin.
And now, let's leave them for a moment.
He's making sun tea.
Mylar has exceptional resistance to most chemical reagents, solvents, and commonly used electrical varnishes. Even after a whole week.
I've seen most of these in TV dinners.
See what we mean?
No.
Oils and greases fail to penetrate this film after months of exposure.
Yes, highly acidic lard.
What about acids?
I don't know. What about them?
Certainly eating up our trinkets. What about the Mylar? As a matter of fact, this similar experiment has been standing several hours, and the Mylar isn't affected.
And neither are the cranberries.
Yes, Mylar is resistant to most solvents, alkalis,
Ding.
and acids. Physical, chemical, thermal, electrical. Here's a spark of about 15,000 volts.
I'm going to lick it.
We'll try to break it with this sheet of ordinary insulating material.
Out, damned spot.
And now let's try a sheet of Mylar, 1/5 as thick.
3 times as noisy.
Witchcraft, hang
We can
him!
break the spark not once, but many times. And with a thinner sheet of film.
Touch it!
Ding.
Yes, Mylar's unexcelled combination of properties makes it ideal for electrical insulation. It has high dielectric strength and insulation resistance, lower power factor, and high volume and surface
Fancy
resistivity.
freaking pantsy.
These properties retain their efficiency at high and low temperatures, extremes of humidity, and in the presence of corrosive vapors and solvents.
Ding.
Physical, chemical, thermal, electrical. The significant fact about Mylar is that it has not just one of these properties, but that it possesses a unique balance of them all. How is this done?
Glue from the looks
Does
of it.
Mylar have a special coating or ingredient that in time might wear out or lose its value? For the answer, let's look at an artist's conception of a Mylar molecule.
Mylar's made of rupees.
In the manufacture of Mylar, the arrangement of molecules is changed from a helter-skelter pattern, such as this, to a more orderly arrangement in which the long, strong chains are firmly fitted together,
Dragon
giving
hide.
the film unusual properties.
Like putting you to sleep.
Yes, Mylar's properties are right in its molecules. Here are its 2 basic raw materials.
Boardwalk and Park Place.
Terephthalic acid and ethylene glycol. In actual production, of course, the processing is quite complicated.
The first production facility built entirely out of Tinker Toys.
It's important to note that no plasticizer is used in the processing. This means that the final product will not dry out and become brittle with age. It comes off the end of the line as a clear, transparent plastic film. Production controls throughout the entire manufacturing process ensure exceptional and consistent quality.
You can see right through me.
Mylar's
I'm
strength
nobody.
enables it to be manufactured from semi-rigid gauges down to 1/4000th of an inch, or 1/4 as thin as the cellophane on a pack of cigarettes.
I just don't get modern art.
Let's have some more facts about this polyester film. Because of its remarkable versatility, it can be used to obtain effects that are both beautiful and practical. It prints beautifully. It can be metallized. It can be laminated or bonded.
I went to college for
Wood.
this.
Metal, cloth, paper,
And Aunt Susie.
leather, plastics, and a variety of other materials. It can be coated.
And painted.
It can be fabricated, stamped, cut, or spiral wound. Or it can be formed under heat and pressure into a variety of designs.
Mylar hubcaps.
Mylar's versatility and its balance of properties
The world's
suggests
toughest gift wrap.
possibilities limited only by our imaginations. Let's look at just a few. Some are still ideas, some are under development, some are already in use.
And some are born to sweet
Let's
delight.
take its physical and chemical properties. These qualities give us walls that keep their original colors, protected by this new washable film.
I've seen detergents that leave a better film than this.
Seamless.
In fabrics, glamorous Mylar metallic yarns are stronger, non-tarnishable, withstand washing, dry cleaning, and pressing. Draperies can take on exciting new effects.
Where is my pizza?
Shoes and accessories with metallic laminations open up new ideas in fashion design.
Here in the Air is coated with Mylar.
Low-cost furniture in quality designs may be made possible by printing wood grains or other textures on the film and laminating it to ordinary wood. The next step may be vinyl coverings protected by Mylar for greater toughness and long-lasting beauty.
Long live the pleather chair!
Physical, chemical. Let's add a third property, thermal, and see how it helps extend the usefulness of our film.
Let's not say we did.
Ideally, recording tape should have dimensional stability, despite variations in humidity and temperature. Today, Mylar is being widely used because it's the only known base film that meets this ideal.
Mylar
And
is the
because
master
Mylar is so
film.
much thinner and stronger, you can get 50% more tape on a standard reel. Here's a loop of tape that runs through a container of dry ice. Let's listen to it. From dry ice to steam. That's about the range of temperature handled by Mylar.
Is this thing on? Oh!
From dry ice to steam. That's about the range of temperature handled by Mylar.
Is this thing on? Oh!
From dry
Now let's
ice
turn on the heat.
to steam. That's about the range of temperature handled by Mylar.
Is this thing on? Oh!
From dry ice to steam. That's about the range of temperature. Our film's physical, chemical, and thermal properties enable its electrical properties to be maintained under a wide variety of conditions. These same properties make it possible to decrease the size and increase the efficiency of capacitors,
Capacitators.
coils, transformers,
More than meets the eye.
and motors. Mylar gives more insulation, more resistance to heat, and longer life.
And fewer calories.
Spiral wound Mylar on low voltage wires offers excellent primary insulation. In wires and cables, they provide a lightweight, compact, and dependable moisture barrier under all weather conditions. Here's still another advantage. Let's suppose a Mylar insulated motor has been caught in a hurricane or flood and contaminated by silt and water.
Silton?
The Mylar insulation has very little moisture absorption and will not absorb contaminants. So, we can simply hose it off.
Yeah, shove off, you hoser.
I'm going to the bathroom.
In fact, at 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 100% relative humidity, Mylar will pick up less than 0.5% moisture, a negligible amount. Unlike ordinary insulated systems, Mylar insulated systems can be washed out easily, leaving the windings nearly as good as new. Now we'll give it a blast of air to remove the surface water. And then turn on the motor. While we're talking about moisture, here's a revolutionary material for the building industry.
Liquid wood.
For structures where controlled temperatures and humidity are important, strips
Whoa! Watch
of
it!
poor laminated mylar form an almost impenetrable barrier to moisture. Pipes carrying cold fluids tend to condense moisture inside the insulation, cutting down the insulating efficiency. An outer covering of mylar
Seals the moisture in,
provides a
making the problem
barrier
that
to
much
both
worse.
moisture vapor and corrosive gases. Factory fabricated sections are easier to install, are scuff-proof, and easy to clean. Pressure-sensitive and industrial tapes of all kinds take advantage of all of these properties. And they last indefinitely without discoloring, drying out, cracking, chipping, or peeling. And color tapes are perfect for line identification, too.
Nearly missed a line there.
And the superior strength of the new film can be put to use in tapes for strapping or bundling goods from pallet-sized loads to small retail
I want
units.
my maple.
Another useful characteristic is gas or organic vapor impermeability.
Ding!
Tests in laboratories show Mylar has exceptional resistance to odors of aromatic chemicals. But since these tests were made by nasal perception or smelling,
If you're
it's
stupid.
about impossible to prove in a picture. But I think this will give us the idea.
Let me out of here. We will go to the Gaspar, no?
One of the most interesting of all applications of this new film is in packaging. Now, for the first time, items like textiles, large packages, toys,
Trucky!
things that have always presented problems for transparent packaging
Like dirty
can be
magazines.
handled with this new film. Here, almost every Mylar property is put to use. Chief among these are the film's dimensional stability, durability,
And the element of
moisture
surprise.
vapor-proofness, and its transparency.
You put your siding on wrong.
Here's a package of sheets that have been wrapped in this new film for 6 months. During all that time, it was subjected to a wide range of temperatures. But now, let's put it through some of the treatment it may receive before reaching the customer.
Into the shredder.
We'll crush it and punch it
And mark it with a B.
and drop it.
Did you get it?
Not a crack or break anywhere.
But it does have a headache.
And the packaging is just as flexible as ever. What else about packaging? Can it be sealed? Yes. Can it be handled on automatic equipment? Yes. Can it be printed? Yes.
As previously stated.
Just to give you an idea, let's look at a few packaging applications. Window cartons, all kinds of textiles from baby garments to sweaters, women's gloves and hose, blouses, dress shirts to pajamas and towels,
Shoes and ships and sealing wax, cabbages and kings.
Stationery, an almost infinite variety of new and interesting packaging applications. What's it to you?
I said,
good
a
question.
ham sandwich.
We've only touched on its possibilities in the home and industry, manufacturing and distribution. But the wide range of properties of Mylar allows us to explore a whole world of ideas we never dreamed existed.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
It gives us a whole new approach to decals and all kinds of longer-lasting signs.
Go Bulldogs,
It
woo!
brings a new line of thinking to the metallized yarn industry.
Phyllis Diller
And
wigs.
It can give us new corrosion-resistant ropes. Just think of all the ways you can use its dielectrical strength in
Hi,
wire
guys.
splicing and identification. It opens the whole new field of washable acoustical tile.
I carpeted my acoustical.
And it's great as an inner lining for shipping drums, for chemicals, lard, detergents,
Clam dip.
petroleum products, and so forth. Or in multi-wall shipping bags for all kinds of industrial and consumer goods.
Like pre-made children.
Just
Nummy
think of the
muffin.
possibilities for the air filter industry, using Mylar in the form of shredded film. Or imagine putting it to work in the publishing industry, making book bindings stronger and more durable. Or what about its use as facing sheets for stencil and carbon papers? How about putting its greater strength and durability to work in children's records?
Stain-resistant Mylar underpants.
When you
And
wish
too, there are
upon
possibilities
my
in it for packaging of
Lord.
foodstuffs. The bottling industry, cap liners and sealers.
Oops.
This film, next to the skin in surgical dressings, is non-toxic, non-adherent.
Rip.
It has many possibilities for the pharmaceutical industry as packaging for articles to be sterilized.
Like my grandpa.
Oh, and here's an idea, too, for oils, greases, or dairy products. Mylar line disposable containers. Mylar yarn adds glamour to practical wear.
Paddington Fashions.
Yes, you can put it to work at
Mylar
everything
pickles?
from packing pickles
Yeah,
to
extra crunchy.
patching windows. In the automobile industry,
Is a Mylar
Mylar
woman.
may give us rich new designs in places never before practical. Its stamina and greater resistance to abrasion
Makes for a
are
better
already being
boyfriend.
used to protect parts exposed to dirt, wear, and tear.
Rip.
More and more, the properties of this new polyester film are bringing new ideas to industry and the home, to manufacturing and distribution. And with them are coming new and better things for us all.
Like wow.
What's it to you?
I already said,
As we
a
said,
ham
a good
sandwich.
question. With Mylar, you can pick your own answer. An answer for some product you're making today, or some product you may be planning for tomorrow.
Look at this mess. I guess I'm going to have to clean it up.
I'm still waiting for my ham sandwich.
And now the clock is ticking down the final minutes of the year!
Hey Zeppo! I finished everything I wanted to do this year!
Hooray!
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 I lost my hat! Hooray!
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 Don't mind us, we're just killing time. Hooray!
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 Gasp!
What? What were you looking at?
We've reached the last 10 seconds of this year! Everybody, count it down! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year! Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot? Keep your eye on that grand old flag. Do 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 do
This ain't gonna be a good year. Ugh.